Yeah, you have to convince yourself like you deserve that money. Sure. Charge them because they're used to paying it. So it's hard to like jump to the next level each time and go, I deserve to be here and not feel like a fraud, a fake, that you're not like you don't deserve that step yet.
Where do you think you started? I mean, that's a great launching into like, where did
my first
directing, directing, where did it really happen as far as like, yeah.
Well, I would direct short films and we'd always do like the 48-hour film fest and everyone wants to make a movie. It's like you have that, you don't like half the time you don't even have a script. You just want to make a movie. It's like, so we do those and I would direct those and I would edit. But I actually, when I graduated, I got a real job. I was working at Dell Computers and
sure.
Like,
okay.
Just because, they just moved to town and they paid a fortune and I was doing sales and I hated it. And I remember one day I walked into my boss and I was like, hey, I think I'm done. He goes, for the day? And I was like, no, I'm just done. Because I knew I wanted to do this work. And
I remember you telling me that when I first moved here.
Oh, it was the greatest day ever. And I went outside, I rolled the windows down, turned the radio on, just drove around. And I came on a film set and they were shooting a commercial or something. And I walked out there. First guy I met, his name's going to come to me. He was location manager. I said, hey, I want to do this. How do I do this? He said, go talk to the producer, Kim Palmer, who's still producing in town here. I know. I ran into the other day.
You came in when Nashville, remember, like the golden era when everyone was helping everyone.
That's true. Right.
I do believe it's a little bit different
Is
now.
it different now?
Yeah. Even when I moved here, it was super kind. I mean, people were really going out of their way to lift you into where you wanted to be.
Right.
Anyway, keep going.
Well, and help. And like,
yes.
And I think that's a huge thing is like, the ladder is tall and every rung you make it up, you need to leave that ladder down for somebody else. Like you need to help people get up there. And Kim Palmer's a fantastic woman. She said, call me. She goes, here's my number. Call me. I'll see if I find something that you can come PA on or intern on. And for 2 weeks, I hounded her. And like every day, called her, said, how about today? Nothing. Finally, she had a 1 week long internship on a TV movie. And I killed it for her. I worked like 13-hour days, never complained. Like I loved it because it was like everything I wanted to be doing. She's like, you're amazing. I want to work with you again. So I go home. 3 weeks later, nothing. She didn't have any more jobs. So I go and I got another job, like a stupid job. And the day I was supposed to start, she calls me. And she's like, hey, I got a music video. You want to come PA? It's like $175 a day. And I was like,
done.
What? Like, yes. Yes, I do. And that started it. And it was like, and when I was a PA, I fucking loved PA.
Did you?
Because I always tried to put myself by the director and I always tried to like, I was just eager and like
you were. I
didn't care that I had to shovel shit by Models V. I didn't care about that stuff because I knew I had to go through that phase. I had to learn that, and that was like, it was a blast. I got to travel. I got to meet people. I got to, there was one. I did have to lock up a airport runway for like 6 hours without water. They forgot about me on the end of an airport runway, a driveway, and I remember I was just sunburnt to shit and just like about to die from thirst. That one sucked, but the rest.
In the name of film.
And I had a radio and I couldn't ever talk because I was afraid. I was like, I'm gonna mess up the take if I talk.
It up, and
I had to stop any car from coming on set. Just like a lobster.
I will take a bullet.
Oh, it was the worst. So
that takes me to like when I got to Nashville.
Yeah.
You were at Tackle Box. You were in a directing team, the Brads.
But we were new at directing. Like we had just gotten like Sean.
Because he's told me, go.
Well, Sean gave us our shot. Sean was like, Blake and I had done, Blake McClure, who's a DP now. We were.
Wait. Correct yourself.
Cinematographer.
An ASC.
He is an ASC. He does like half the shows on TV.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm going to have him on the podcast. He wants
to
do it. I'm going to probably wait till he's in town.
And he's got one baby.
One baby.
He may have another on the way. I don't know.
I don't know one.
Maybe I'm mistaken that. Yeah. But yes.
But anyway, Blake McClure.
So we just, there was a point where we were all sort of like, we were doing our own thing and we were getting some jobs. And like Wes Edwards was directing and I'd Wes. So Josh, Wes, Blake, and I rented a tiny like maybe the size of this room. We had 4 desks, one in each corner, and it was right downtown. And it was like, I think we each had to pay $75 a month. Did you ever go in this place?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
And it was just a one-room place.
I do. Oh my God.
But this was the beginning of a creative space, and we knew we needed it, and that was.
I'm gonna tell you, you just blew my mind. You know what I remember about that place?
What?
The mini blinds.
Yes.
Overlooking the road at a
and
certain time of day.
Dude. Cumming Station. It was right there. Yes. Cumming Station. Yeah.
Oh man. See, that's what I came here to. But
yeah.
Oh, remember that. And the producer. Who is the producer?
Well, there was Josh who did animation stuff and like graphic stuff, and then who was producing then?
Bald guy. Mean looking dude. Whatever. Move on.
I can't think of him.
But I remember that joint. But remember. Yeah. Oh man, we would meet for lunch every day.
Oh yeah,
that was the key to me learning about Nashville. To be honest with you, every day would be, oh, we're going to Jason's Deli. Okay, we're going to Kalamata's. Yeah. We're going over. I learned the Golden Nugget.
Well, and we got nothing done in that room other than like everyone. You know, we would all prep our different jobs or whatever, but we didn't. The biggest thing it did was like it created a spot to be creative, and that's where Blake and I decided. I met on a job. I met this director, came in town to do a video, and this guy told me a story. He's like, yeah, I wrote a script over a weekend. Put $10,000 of my own money into it, went and shot this horror movie, and I got another job. And I was like, that's all you got to do? Fuck. So I came running into Blake, and I said, Blake, I got $5,000, you got $5,000. We put it together. We go direct a movie. He said, I'm in. So we were partners on this movie. We were a directing team. That's what launched it. Yeah. So we go, and we're like, oh, fuck, we don't have a script. Biggest, like, this is back when you didn't know what you didn't know yet. So
it's easily 16 years ago because I know I was.
This is a while ago. Yeah. And this movie is never. We didn't even finish this movie. No. But so we find the script. It needs a ton of work. We didn't do the work. We just were such eager to get this done. So we hired people. And we went out and shot most of a movie. And Blake says he lost the footage. I think Blake threw it away to save us both.
It's ransom.
I think he threw it away to save us both because it was a learning experience more than, it was like another film school. It was like, and we realized we worked really good together, and that's when we started the Brads, and we wanted to direct as the Brads, and that got us. I think we did one video for Tamara at Stray Dog, and then Sean Silva. We met him. He was like, "You guys, I want to expand. I want to bring on directors, and I can get you guys work." And he hired Deanna Kay to do it, and then I think we were there maybe a month when you showed up. And that was it. Like,
what did you think when I showed up? What did you know of me when I showed up?
When you now versus you then, you were LA, like you were big time LA.
Was I?
To Ryan.
Was I that? Was I bad coming here?
No.
Did I come here like my shit don't stink?
You can't. Your shit didn't stink a little, but you were cool enough to hang with that. We saw past that.
I got through it. I must have caved quick.
You did. You Nashvilled up real fast.
Okay, good.
And